Good afternoon from Yummy B TV again. Now look, video 2. This video comes from a comment was found up there the other day and spotted by me and a number of my astute members, right? That Brian Richardson sends out an invitation for me to sit round the table with him, Bernard Mahoney and Carlton Leach, right? Sometime in December, I believe. And in the meantime, I'd still be getting messages from other people that follow the ESSEX stuff asking me if I'm going to be appearing. Now, in the message at first, all I could do, I commented and said straight away, yes, right? So I said, yes, who loves you, baby? So I said, yes, on careful inspection, right? There won't be no one sitting around a table as in being present, yeah? So it will be in little boxes up there like they've done before. I can't see them all coming together in that way, but look, what I wanted to say, in the comment up there, Brian Richardson says, if those questions that you wanted to ask me, what you can ask me when we're all up there, because you know a lot about Essex, Yummy. No, I don't know that much about Essex, right? Because I wasn't there. Now, I've got theories and I've got my own stuff that I know. But when he said that, I realised, because remember, he was meant to do a podcast with me, Brian Richardson, right? And he didn't turn up, right? So I don't see the point in going up there making a comment inviting me when you could easily phone me and talk to me about it. Because if I was going to ask you, because what it means is that when he let me down, I went up there and I said, listen, maybe he was scared that I was going to ask him a few questions that he might not like. A bit of gamesmanship there. But I was thinking, why did you blank the interview that you put your whole heart in saying that you was going to turn up, right? And he's apologised. He's done all that. What it all means is this. Brian Richardson probably came feeling and thinking that when I said that, I could ask him those questions up there. But the whole point of you would have been coming on my podcast was going to be more about you, Brian Richardson. I'm not going to make you feel bad if you sit around the table with me and act deflammatory and belittle you in that way. I never do that with people that I interview. So I don't know, maybe you're thinking that, or maybe you've got a bit of guilt because you never stuck to your word on that one. Yeah. So it was a bitter pill to swallow after you told me and I told everyone else. Now, the reasoning now, right, on careful reflection, sitting around the table, what am I going to say? What do I get to offer? I prefer if everybody sits around the table while everybody's present, yeah? But I don't believe that none of you can, especially with me. And maybe not with them, because in a box up there, you can get all slangy and everybody can say what they want because there's no one else in front of them and all that. Don't believe that it can actually take place, and I don't think it serves any purpose to the public, even though people want to see a little bit of drama and everybody's opinions and views. But if we could have all just sat down at the table as grown men, you know what I mean, and actually let one person talk and let another person talk. But I don't believe that I could, because I don't think I would be able to restrain myself from asking one particular person 3 things that I've waited over a lifetime to ask him, yeah? So we know who that is, and it's not Brian Richardson or Carlton Leach, right? So that would be more that. Now, if you would have been saying somebody like Michael Kelly, the great Michael Kelly from Ireland, out of all them, everybody I've ever watched around the Essex saga, right? Michael Kelly seemed to be the only one that seemed to have 100% truths. Otherwise, I don't think that he'd be speaking it. Now, if you wanted that, because there will be an interview with me and Michael Kelly, right? Everybody's waiting for me as usual. You know that. It's just life at the moment, man. But we're better now and getting better every day. But with Michael Kelly, yeah, I'll sit down with you any day. No agendas, no ulterior motives. I was saying then, if you invite Michael Kelly on there, yeah, as well, I might possibly make an appearance. It will be in a box up there. But I don't believe that, the big lot, you lot, it's called big lot, are really going to sit it out there, because I think Brian Richardson's got questions he's going to ask you. You're going to have to make, but then I suppose you can work out beforehand what kind of questions that Brian Richardson's going to ask you lot. because the kind of back and forth that's been going on for a number of months and about 100 years now, and it still continues to go on. I would have nothing to offer by way of Essex, because you lot had little bit parts around the whole saga. Bernard had the door, Carlton was around and knew that one and that one and that one, probably more so than everybody else. But Brian Richardson would have his brother at heart, you know, even though they've gone through or went through what they went through, it's still his brother, and he probably wants some answers right at the end. But the only reason I believe that you would have wanted me on there is that, so when you want some closure on your stuff and all that, and you think that I might be able to drop a few things to help an inquiry that and a thing that's been going on for years and years and years. No, I haven't got nothing to offer by that way. And again, I wasn't there. So I'm coming up in a minute with another video, right? Feeling much better today. Love loads.